how much
So
they
you
spent and all
mean to
that
tell
stuff.
me that you called up and said you had all these experience about passport bros?
You're not
You
accepting
you
what I'm
have
telling you. I'm
no.
trying to
I'm
tell you what
trying to
costs the money.
understand. Yes, you said the man would want to make more close to six figures if he wants to live comfortable. You said that you want to help these black men. I am trying to help them too, sis. So let us calculate how much he's going to have to make if he wants to be a passport bros, because the movement is lying.
We're
One
talking
thousand
about
five hundred is his.
we're
One
talking
thousand
about
five hundred. Uh
but
huh.
let's look at this a little bit broader, okay?
Okay, of course.
Let's look a little bit broader. If the brother wants Michael Jordan shoes, right? And that's what he's used to doing, going to the mall and buying Michael Jordan shoes. They're going to cost him double the price, is what I'm saying. I'll get to that, but I'm trying to clarify why it is lies. And let me just give that moment, just give me a moment, and I'll explain why they're selling lies. And why I'm telling you that is because I'm going to go down at least four of them real fast. I'm not going to drag it out. Number one, these women are mostly all prostitutes. They come to buy men. I mean, come to be bought by men. I have seen them leave one man and go and get another one. Like she said, she's going to get her nails done, and she's going and getting her another lick. And then she's coming, returning back to your room. I've seen these things with my own eyes. So these women have no loyalty. I want to say that that's one of the lies, that they're loyal and all of that. Number two, they are all for sale to the highest bidder. And if you think you have a relationship with them, they have 3 or 4 other men in other countries, maybe Europe, maybe Canada, that they are getting money from and they are still engaged with, and you think you're the only one, and you're not. Number 3, if you bring them back to your country or expose them at all to America, they will leave you. They are going to leave you. There is no loyalty. These women are completely about money. There is no love. The relationship is only bound by money. If you don't have money, like I see Dennis Sperling, he has all these women around him and stuff. He's paying them by the hour. I've seen it with my own eyes. I know what I'm talking about. The good girls in those countries, they stay away from foreign men. They don't mess with them. They stay away from those areas. There are areas that you go to and you get this treatment, and they cook for you and they call you Poppy and all that stuff. But let me tell y'all what I also know. A lot of the men who walk up and down the street who are buying these women, they are men who cannot get women in their former country. And these women are trying to get every dollar. They're going to have you buy clothes for them. They're going to have you take them and get their hair done. This is going to be maintenance. You are going to be a simp who is paying by the hour, by the day. I
I
want
have a
you to be clear.
question.
Yes.
Are you familiar with that study that says 2 in 3 women had admitted, or is it 1 in 3 women had admitted to going on dates with men just for the free meal in America?
Well, I think I have heard of that, but
So
in some of these countries, you're going to pay for nails, you're going to pay for hair, you're going to pay for
and what do
shopping.
what do men
You're going
pay
to spend
for
way more
here?
money than
Are
the
you
$20
familiar?
that they
Are you
telling you at the
familiar
boobies.
with? Are you familiar with that? Is her name Sweetie, who talk about she not
Ooh, I
messing
don't
if
know
he's
none of
not
them. I don't
eight?
listen to that kind of
Are
music.
you
I don't know.
familiar with the American culture that talks about if men aren't making a six figure, the high value earner, then they don't want him because they just want men for their money? Are you
Ooh, you
familiar
know
with
what?
these?
Yes, you know what, Chantel, let me tell you, number 5. That's number 5. This is the
My
thing.
point is
Hold
because
on
I
one
don't.
second. Let me tell you.
No,
You
no.
came.
Listen,
You asked
before
me
you
to
go
come
into
and
that,
talk
before you
about. Oh,
go
you don't want
into
me to talk
that,
about it. You don't
before
want
you
me to
go into
dispel
that,
the
we're
myths.
having a dialogue, May. Calm down. Just calm down.
I asked you just to let me tell
Those
you number
things that
5.
you're presenting, you're saying that these women in we're going to use Dominican Republic because that's what you're familiar with.
That's my only
Those women in
experience.
Dominican Republic are using men to pay for nails. You said that these women are using men when they have
No, no,
another
no,
man. When
they're not using
sometimes,
men. No, no, not using men. Let's clear that up. This is an equal trade. It's an equal trade, honey. They're not using men.
so then what is my question
It's
is what is the
prostitution, ma'am.
difference?
It's prostitution.
What is the difference with them doing that over the Dominican Republic and
It's
them doing that
prostitution.
here in America? So
It's
what is the
prostitution.
difference? What is the difference then if they're prostituting in the Dominican Republic and they're prostituting here in America?
You guys are dating here, trying to get women, and over there you have to sell. You have to buy women. You're only buying
But
their
you have to
attention.
buy women here
No, you don't.
too.
No, you don't. You just date
Those
women
women who
here.
are saying $200 for the first date.
You know what? Let me tell you something, Chantel. Let me tell you a little secret. Men who are on top of their game don't have to buy crap. Okay, they don't have to never
Those
buy nothing.
you're
Nothing.
meh.
Nothing.
We're gonna focus on one point.
My husband didn't have to buy me,
Ma'am,
honey.
we're going to focus on one point at a time, right? The woman, you said that the women in Dominican Republic are using men. They have their men and they just want these men for their resources, when there are women in America who are doing the exact same thing. They're bold about it. We have OnlyFans. We have people making millions of dollars from OnlyFans in America. The Tinder, where you can just swipe left, and if he can buy her a meal, then he can pump and dump real quick. I'm just trying to get what your point is when
My
you're
point
saying
is this: prostitution. You're absolutely right, sister. Prostitution exists in America, and prostitution exists around the rest of the world. Even India, you can buy some booty. Okay, let's be clear about that. Prostitution is not only in these other countries; it's everywhere in the world. Okay, no doubt about it. But what I'm saying, this is the myth I'm trying to dispel, that you're going to go there and meet someone who loves you for you. That's not necessarily even close to the truth. They are there to sell you a period of time. That's it. They're going to use you and get everything they can, and you have to be able to finance it. Go over there broke and see what happens. Go over there and you don't
but it's
pay.
the same thing over here. I
No,
really don't
ma'am. No,
understand,
ma'am.
because it's
No,
the same
ma'am.
thing over here.
I'm
These
trying to
women
tell
are
you it's a
using these
different.
men over
No.
here.
People
These
admit.
modern these women
Chantel,
who are using these men who are saying
there are
you
lots of
you
men. Let
have
me
to
tell you,
make six figures.
there are lots of men out here who are on top of their game, and they don't have to pay for women's time in America. If you're not on your game, you end up getting pimped by women. No doubt about it. You get to be a simp if you're not on top of your shit. There are lots of, excuse me, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. There are lots of men who do not have to buy women. I'm telling you, I know for a fact there are men who do not have to buy or get prostitutes. They do
And
not.
I know for a fact that there are men who travel to Colombia and did not have to buy wives.
I'm telling you that most of these brothers are going to find out when they get there that
But no,
everything is paid
man.
for
You
play.
heard what you heard what I say. You know for a
You
fact
don't
that
have the
there are men.
experience to know that, sister. You actually don't know that.
He was just on, and you waited until he left for you to call
No, I
up,
didn't wait.
because
I
Andre
just
was
looked
just
up
on.
and see all the
You
time.
say you know for a fact that there are men in America who don't have to pay to get wives. I know for a fact
They
that
don't.
there are
They just date.
passport bros, and I know for a fact that there are passport bros who don't have to pay to get wives. What is your point?
They have to be passport bros because maybe they don't have an option. How about that?
No,
Maybe
they
they don't
have
have an
option.
option.
I know for a fact that they have options with
They say
six
they
figure
do, but you
earners.
don't know that.
So
You
then how
say
do
they
you
do.
know that the men that you are referring to in America,
Okay,
how do you know that they're not just saying that they do?
I've seen.
Because
I
the
have plenty of
gentleman that
friends
I'm
who are.
referring to has evidence.
I have
He
plenty
has the
of friends who
proof.
are married to very good, great men, and they had a natural, normal male and female dating pattern that had nothing to do with prostitution or buying a
All right,
female,
let's
honey.
move on from that, because we're talking in
I know you
circles.
want to
So
move on from that. I know you do.
you're saying
I
that
know you
then
do.
men should stay. Quick question, right? Passport bros, right? No, we're not talking about the ones who want to go for prostitute. We're talking about the
But
ones
that's
who
what they're
want
gonna
wives.
find when they get there. Is my point, Chantel. They're gonna
Ma'am.
find prostitution.
Because we're using the ones who did not find
Y'all keep
prostitution
telling
as
these
an
men they're gonna go over
example.
there and find a woman. Let me tell you, y'all
Let me
keep
ask
telling
you a
these
question.
men
Wait, real
that
quick,
they're gonna
real
find
quick.
all these women who are.
For those of y'all who just coming in, please go ahead and hit the like button. Miss Shawn, I see you in here. Man, we're having a dialogue. You're moving the goalposts, but I wanna move forward with it. So we're gonna hop on to the next part of the conversation. Real quick, are you married?
Chantel, you trying to get past what I'm talking about, and I didn't get to number 5. Remember, I was telling you I had a
Lord of
number
His
5.
mercy.
I had a number 5. Can we talk about number 5? This is about
Talk about
passport
your
bros.
number 5, man.
So you don't
Talk
really
about your
want
number
to
5.
discover from somebody who's seen it close. You don't want to talk about it.
I'm trying to understand. The title of today's conversation is tell us why you're mad at passport bros. You call up and said
And
that
that's
you're
what I'm
against
doing.
the
I'm trying to tell you because
you
they're
call up
selling
and said
lies.
you call up and said yes. You call up and said that they're selling lies and it's prostitution over there. We talked about basically the same thing that's happening over there in Dominican Republic is happening over here
So
in
you promote,
America.
so you do promote and support the prostitution that's over in those countries. You
No,
do?
no, why would no, I don't. No.
That's what you're gonna run into, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're not
You're going
listening
to
to
run
me.
into prostitutes everywhere, man.
No, no, no.
So
They're
you're going
going
to
to
tell me that women
prostitute
in
land.
America don't you're telling me women in America don't use men for money.
No,
You're going to say that right now at 8:31 Eastern time, what day it is, September 18th, you're going to tell me that women in America don't use men for money. When a study says 1 in 3 women go on dates just for the free meal. When we have women on panels after panels talking about if the date isn't at least $200, she'll never go. Talking about, oh, a coffee date is beneath them. There was a
I
post
know
that
these
went
talking points
viral.
already. I've memorized them. I got you.
There was a post that went viral talking about how when he said his fiance didn't demand too much, they just had great conversation and intimate time, and so many women were saying that she sell herself short. That's the culture we live in. So you're going to
Chantel,
tell me that in America women aren't using men for money?
Chantel, I know these talking points already. I know where you're going with it, but this is the thing. What I'm
No, no,
saying
no,
to you,
no, 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 man. Listen, hear me out, right? I'm really
because
trying to have the
you
conversation.
want to
I am
convince me. You
really
don't want
trying
me
to
to
have the
talk.
conversation with you. Are you going to tell me? Because you said that it does not happen in America. I need for you to clarify that. Same way how these women in Dominican Republic are using these men for money. Are you telling me that it's not happening in America?
Chantel, what did I say a minute ago? I said prostitution is in
Just
India and every other
man,
country. Did I not say that?
let us just have the conversation like we're 5 year old. We're two 5 year
I don't
olds
need to
talking,
talk
all
like I'm
right?
5 years old. I'm intelligent. I
You
already
you
told
you
you
trust me,
prostitution
sis.
exists everywhere.
Trust me. You need to have the conversation like you're 5 year old
So
because you're
you're insulting now. That's a little aggressive.
I'm saying you need to
That's a
have the
little aggressive and
conversation like you're
masculine
five
of you.
year old so I can understand where you're coming from.
I
You
don't need to
need to
talk
have
like I'm
that
five. I can
conversation.
talk like I'm an intelligent woman. I
Talk to
have
me
more
like I'm
degrees than
okay,
you
I'm
do,
five.
honey.
All right, ma'am. All right, sis, I'm five. Talk to me like I'm five.
I
Talk to
have
me like I'm five. Yes or no? Are you saying that it does not happen in the States? Women don't use men for money in the States, even though all the studies shows that they do.
Chantel. I have listen,
No, go,
listen,
ma'am,
listen
go to
for a
your number.
second. Listen for a second. Chantel, I have 4 degrees, honey. 4 degrees. 3 of them are graduate. I don't need to talk like I'm a 5 year old, okay? Just so you know. You want me to go to number
What's
five?
number five?
Number five. Don't get frustrated. You called and you wanted somebody
No,
talk.
like honestly, and my heart goes out to you because I
You
don't
no.
think you realize just I don't think
Number
you realize just how difficult you are to talk to. But go ahead, number five.
number five is this. Number five is this. That you guys, you brothers, and I'm trying to talk to black men to be helpful. Okay, I'm not on here trying to combat you. I'm telling you to the brothers. I've seen a lot of stuff go wrong, and I do have a quick story to tell about my husband's friend who brought one over here and how that turned out. I can tell you, he thought they was in love. But anyway, number five is this, you guys. What I have found out, and I want all these brothers to understand, you have to have a lot of money. You need to probably be making about 6 figures to be a real passport bro. I don't know if they're telling you guys that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because in order for you to actually go and live abroad, you have to have a lot of money in order to buy property, in order for you to go back and forth, and all the legal fees. And there's hustlers and there's scams and there's robbers and there's thieves. There's a whole lot of stuff. Even the real estate agents work along with the lawyers to defraud you out of your money. I've seen these scams go on, but you need to buy property abroad, and you need to create an actual way of life and way that you can actually get money and maintain that life. And you're going to have to maintain that life along with this woman, okay? And that
It's
costs a lot of
interesting.
money.
Can
That
I
costs a
add
lot of
something
money.
right here, please? Because you probably missed this point, but I
Mhm.
did do the math, and I'm Jamaican, born and raised, and I reached out to my best friend who is currently living in Jamaica, and I asked her how much would it be for an apartment in Dallas that I'm currently paying $1,500 for. How much
Uh-huh.
will that apartment be in Jamaica? And it's $700. Stefan was in the chat earlier, said the same thing. The cost of living in those countries much lower. Andre called up the cost of living much lower. So many people who travel to other countries other than Dominican Republic have testified to the cost of living being extremely cheaper in those countries. So can you please clarify why a man would have to make 6 figures when the cost of living alone for a single man is less than $1,000 a month?
It absolutely is. What you're right, you're saying is correct. It actually is cheaper. I would say for most places, it's about a fourth cheaper than where you are now. Okay, and you usually have a better quality of life. You can afford more. You can afford better quality. But the thing that what I'm saying is that, when I said that you probably need to be closer to six figures to live the quality of life, that still stands true. And when I'm saying quality of life, you want a Range Rover over there that costs more money. If you want to
What
buy a
if no?
Hold on one
What if
second,
he
one second,
doesn't
one
want
second.
a
I'm
Range
explaining. Hold
Rover?
on one second, Chantel. Hold on. If you want to buy appliances, right, like quality appliances, like TVs and stuff, they double and triple the price. So it's not just about the where you live. It's about all the other things that you want in your life, especially when you're not trying to go and live on the bare bones and you're not trying to live like you're poor. When you want to live really nice, you do need that money in order for you to have a better or same quality that you have
I'm
here.
not
I'm being
following you. I
honest.
really want to follow you. I really, really want to follow this
What did I say
conversation.
that's
Hear me
hard?
out. If I said that it's a cost of living for everything is about $1,000, and we're including car payment, we're including rent, utilities, groceries, all of those things. I don't. You know what? Let's say 1,005. Let's say 1,500. Help me understand why a man would have to make six figures if his monthly expenses would
You
be
don't
one
have
thousand
to,
five
but
hundred.
you don't have to,
But
Chantel.
no, you just no earlier,
I
man.
said you should be
No,
closer. You should be
two
close to
minutes
that.
ago you said that. 2 minutes
I'm
ago you
saying
said
this.
your
Okay,
number
yeah.
five was that a man would have to make six
I
figures.
didn't say you
I
have
just
to,
need.
but you would want to. You want to. You
Uh,
want to be
do,
close to that.
do you want me to rewind the clip? Because
No,
you
I'm
said
not,
it.
Chantel. I'm not denying that. I said you want to be closer to
No,
that
no, no.
because
I'm asking you. No, I'm asking you for clarification.
I'm
Why do you have
clarifying
to
it.
be close?
You
Why would
want
you
to
have to
be
be close to six figures if your monthly expenses, and this is you
have
living
to
with
and want
money all over? If your monthly
Chantel.
expenses is 1,500, why would a man have to make six figures a year?
I'm gonna
When
answer.
six figures is what, 10,000 a
I'm
month?
gonna answer. I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer. I said you would want to so that you can have a better quality of life. And I'm explaining because it costs more for some of the other things. Rent is cheaper, yes. But when you started buying appliances like I did, I have to actually literally bring a flat screen TV from the United States. I have to bring a microwave from the United States. I have to bring those appliances because when I try to buy them in the Dominican Republic, they are 3 and 4 times the amount, is what I'm trying to tell you.
You buy them per month?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean per month. I'm saying
Yeah, so we're talking, no, no, hear me out, because I'm talking about a man's monthly expenses being 1,500.
I'm
He's moving
saying
into his house with everything furnished and everything already, right? You said that your fifth point was that these men need to make six figures. You
I
said
said you
if
would
you
want
want to
to.
go over,
You would
no,
want to. You
no,
would
no, no,
want
no, no,
to.
ma'am. You said
Well, let
if
me
you are going to
clarify.
go
You
over
would
there,
want to. Let me clarify. You would want to.
why
Want
would a
to.
man want to make six
That's what I
figures if
just
his
told
monthly
you. I just
but
told you.
if his monthly expenses would be 1,500, why would he want to make six figures to be a passport bros? I'm not understanding that
Okay,
point.
let me clarify. If I want to live like I live in the United States or above, okay, just take out rent and utilities. Those are cheap. Let's be clear. Those are cheap. But now I want to go and I want to drink every night at the bar and have fun, which is what a lot of the expatriates, that's what they call them, they do. Your alcohol bill is going to be consistently there. It's going to cost you more to drink every night or
All
go to the
right.
bars.
All right,
Hold
I'm gonna
on one
play a
second.
clip
Hold
real
on
quick.
one
No, no,
second. Wait, wait. You want
I'm
me
gonna
to
play a clip
finish?
real
You
quick. I
don't want
am
me to
going to play a
finish,
clip
sweetheart. You don't
real
want me to
quick
finish.
because
You ain't
what
trying to
you're
hear the
saying.
truth. You don't
No,
want to hear that.
no, ma'am, stay. Wait, I'm gonna play a clip real quick, right?
No,
Hold
but
on
the
1 minute.
2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
I'm playing that clip real quick because I'm hearing you and I'm taking
I
notes
go to the
because I really
Dominican
want to.
Republic and I know that it costs a lot of money.
Okay, so I'm doing
You don't
notes,
want to
sis,
hear it.
because
Just say you don't like it.
no,
You don't like what I'm saying. That's all.
I'm taking notes. I want to understand. So you said that we're gonna say that his monthly
I
expenses
didn't
when we
say I'm
talk
talking
about
about
his.
outside of monthly expenses, honey.
No, no,
Outside
no.
of
I'm
that.
taking notes. You have 4 degrees. Didn't you take? Did you take stats or accounting or anything like that? We gotta write these things down. So I'm
You
gonna
can write
say
down what you want to write down.
his
I'm trying
monthly
to tell you.
expenses is 1,500. So you said a month, right? And then how much would you estimate that his drinks cost a month? Like going out to the bars, to the restaurant, going clubbing, how much would you estimate that costs a month?
I'll tell you what you might want to do is actually interview somebody who's an expatriate, and you might want to actually ask them how much.
So you mean to tell me that you called up and said you had all these experience about Passport Bros?
You're not accepting what I'm telling you.
No, I'm trying to understand. Yes, you said the man would want to make more close to six figures if he wants to live comfortable. You said that you want to help these black men. I am trying to help them too, sis. So let us calculate how much he's going to have to make if he wants to be a Passport Bros, because the movement is lying. 1,500 is his. 1,500.
Let's look at this a little bit broader, okay?
Okay, of course.
Let's look a little bit broader. If the brother wants Michael Jordan shoes, right? And that's what he's used to doing, going to the mall and buying Michael Jordan shoes. They're going to cost him double the price, is what I'm saying. When he wants to go shopping, everything he does, he wants to.
Can somebody drop the price of Michael? Because you see, I want, like, honestly.
She's trying to
no, can somebody please drop the price of a Michael Jordan shoes? I don't know. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to really write it down, ma'am. Because you said that
me, Chantel. You don't want to actually hear my knowledge. You don't want to hear it.
At this point, you're funny. I'm trying to figure out. You said that